Hi guys, how are you? I'm just gonna give a quick update. I was trying to start the tarot readings and give this little spiel, and I was like, this is going to exhaust me going through every reading, so I'm just going to do one quick short video about small updates, and then I'm going to do all the tarot, and I'm turning off my comments. So that's the first thing. I'm gonna turn off my comments for a little bit. Just because people that are used to tarot, used to this divine versus the karmic battle we've all been in for forever, I'm just over it. My guides told me that the spiritual war is done, at least for me, that I'm not going to have to battle with them anymore. And I'm just going to turn off my comments for a little while because I don't want them commenting on everything. I get so sick of karmics leaving stupid comments, and then if I don't respond to them and I don't catch them on time, they start commenting on other people's stuff, and it's just please get a life of your own. They won't, because they don't have anything going on for themselves. So I'm kind of done with it. My guides let me know that we're done with it. We're not gonna, the spiritual war is won, at least for me, so I'm not doing it anymore. So my comments are gonna be off for a little while. I'll turn them back on eventually. I love you guys a lot. Love talking with you all. I hate that I have to do this for a little while, but it's just, in the best interest of the channel. And I think, people that have been on this journey and understand this fight are fine with it. I've had a couple people that have just been just turn your comments off, so that's what I'm doing. And it's not that I don't want to talk to you guys, and it's not that these videos are going to be super controversial. It's just I get so sick of karmics, and I just don't have the time right now to be scouring my comments to see what idiot is trying to start shit and what idiot is being rude to other people. And I try to catch them, I try to check them sometimes, but it's just the amount of energy that has to go into that is stupid, and I'm just no, not doing it. Personal readings, I will do them eventually. It's just I'm a person, I'm a human, and I have my own stuff that I have to work on. And being in this line of work, I feel I get hit with a lot more learning lessons than the normal person, just because in order to be a teacher personally, I feel you have to have a lot of life experience, and my guides obviously feel the same way. So I am just a human on my own journey, and I have my own stuff I have to work through. So I need to take a step back a little bit to recenter myself is really what it is. I'm okay, everything is fine. I just need to recenter before I can be a spiritual teacher for other people, because I don't feel comfortable. And I've tried it before, and I just get really worn down, and I feel I'm not able to give 100%, and then I have to take long breaks, and everybody's where is she? I think it would just be better for all of us if I just take some time to recenter before I try to be that for other people. And rather than disappearing from YouTube altogether for a long time, because I still want to be able to do videos for you guys, I think just turning off my comments and then just waiting on personal readings. Emails, I appreciate emails so much. I'm just it takes me a while to get back to emails because I get hundreds of emails, and it's just me right now. I don't have an assistant or anything. I hope to eventually, but right now it's just me. It is overwhelming a little bit, and I have a lot going on right now. So both just personally and building a business, it's a lot to deal with. So it's not that I'm not responding to you because I don't appreciate you. It's not that I'm not responding to you because I'm just ignoring you. It's not that I don't want to do a personal reading for you. It's just I'm a human, and I am not a machine. I'm not a superhuman, and I can get like that sometimes, but it doesn't feel good for me. And I feel my journey here as a spiritual teacher, I want to make sure that I'm always feeling good in it, so that I'm not bringing any negative energy to what I do. And it's not that I'm was being negative, it's just that I was exhausted, and I think that everybody could see that. And that's why when I take breaks, everyone is is she okay? Because she looked like she was about to have a breakdown, So I just want to make sure that I'm good, So I want to be good so that I can share goodness with everybody else. So personal readings, I need to take some time for myself. I will do them when I can do them. I am bogged down with them right now, and I'm probably going to have to raise my rates too. It's just, there's a lot of people that want them. There's a very high demand. There's only one me. I only have so much time, so it is what it is, and I love you guys a lot. And you know, there are a lot of spiritual workers out here. There are a lot of great tarot readers, and you know, if I can't make it to you, I'm sure that there's somebody else that will find you on your journey, you know. I'd love to be able to do that for you, and I hope to, but you know, I can't be there for everybody when I need to be there for myself. So that's just what it is. My shop is going to reopen soon. I am developing a lot of new products. I am, you know, taking time for myself too. And, you know, it's hard when you're a business owner because, you know, stuff sells out and you have to find it other places, and it's just, yeah, it's coming. It's all coming. I'm not like making false promises. It's just everything keeps getting delayed. And part of that is, you know, Spirit kind of runs my schedule. I can't release stuff before it needs to be released just because, you know, divine timing is in play sometimes. So I have a lot of cool new products coming out soon. I'm doing what I can to get those released and reopened. I appreciate everybody that has checked in about that. I appreciate all of my former customers that have been so nice about what they've purchased, and I hope to just continue to be able to bring you guys cool new stuff with the same amount of quality that, you know, has been there. It's just, things take time. So I think I'm probably a lot more like, I wanted to get this out at the first of the month, and now it's like, what, the 12th or something, the 11th. I think I'm probably a little bit more like pressed about time than a lot of people, but you know, I'm okay. I'm doing fine. I just, you know, want to be good before I can be there for other people. So I'm going to start doing, you know, YouTube tarot more regularly, but my comments are going to be off for a little while. And personal readings, I don't know. I hope this month, later this month, but it might be next month. And you know, I have a wait list right now, so emailing me, trying to get on that list, it might take like a month before I get back to you. And I hate to say that, and I don't want to be that way, but it's just, I have hundreds of emails right now, and I'm trying to thoughtfully respond to everybody. I don't want to just do a generic email for everybody. I want to take the time to connect to everybody, but there's only one of me, and I was working myself to exhaustion, and then, you know, I started to have a lot of issues with stress, and you know, I've talked a little bit about my own mental health problems. You know, I'm just really prone to stress. I have an anxiety disorder. I have undiagnosed ADHD. I have a lot of just personal things that, you know, make me who I am in some aspects, but you know, when you have an anxiety disorder and you're working yourself to the point that you're exhausted and you're only getting like 2-3 hours of sleep a night and trying to be there for other people constantly, it just takes a toll on you as a person. And I want to be the type of spiritual worker that comes here energized and able to really like share my light with others, not like, you know, on like low battery, flickering light, getting upset over the smallest stuff. So that's just what's going on with me. And rather than doing a like, you know, this is what's going on, I'm just gonna do this video first and let you guys know, and then we're gonna just roll out the tarot. And you know, I'm not gonna have my comments off, so you know, some people just find the tarot videos and just watch those videos and they're never gonna see this and know what's going on, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. This is for the people that wanted to know. Update, I am doing very well. I'm actually a lot better than I was. I went through an ego death and kind of went through it a little bit, but it is going to make me a better person overall, and I am finding peace with that. But yeah, I was a little shaken up for a little while, so I just have to like resettle, you know, and find myself again a little bit. When you go through an ego death, you know, parts of yourself that you really aligned with that aren't necessarily in your best interest, and you know who you truly are. It's more so, you know, that brick wall you've built up around yourself, it gets knocked down in the spiritual journey, and you kind of have to just work through that and figure out who you are again. So that's kind of where I am, you know, especially like an ego death. I feel like you have to kind of have a big ego to get up and do tarot on YouTube and put yourself out there and talk about things like spell work and, you know, get attacked by people and have your viewers attacked by people. You have to have so much ego just so that, you know, that doesn't really crush your spirit. And I felt like, you know, that served me for a while, but now it's time for me to evolve as a person and let go of that egotism that I had a little bit, because that's not really who you need to be on the spiritual journey, and I'll be a better spiritual teacher for it. And I'm hoping that I don't lose, you know, my personality a little bit. That's kind of why I took a little bit of time to come back to tarot on YouTube, is just because going through that, I'm like, I know I was cocky before, you know, and I know that I have an attitude sometimes, but I feel like that's part of my personality, and I feel like that's what makes me watchable. And I worried a little bit that going through that ego death, that I wouldn't be as fun for everybody. So I kind of went through a little bit of an identity crisis, and, you know, my guides assure me that I'm going to be a better reader for it, and my readings are going to be a lot better because I'm not going to be as agitated, and I'm not going to be battling spell work anymore. So they're assuring me that things will be better now, but part of me is like, but that's who I was, you know? So, you know, a little bit of an identity crisis, but I just want to be real with you guys about what's been going on with me, because I feel like this is stuff that we all go through. And I feel like, you know, usually tarot readers are a little bit more removed, and, you know, it's just, I'm just here to read tarot, and I'm not here to share my personal journey. But me personally, I just want to share my journey with you guys, and I want you guys to know, because, you know, a few years ago, I was in a 9-to-5 that I was miserable in, and I, you know, wanted to pursue a higher path, but I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know how to do it. And I just kind of feel like, as a person, I want to share what I'm going through, because, you know, I have my business now, and I work full-time in my business, and I am my own boss, but, you know, stuff comes with that too. Like, you know, having 100 emails in your inbox and feeling really stressed out and not knowing how to respond to everybody, and, you know, having a lot of products that you want to make, but you don't have time for it, and, you know, you're waiting for shipments to come in and feeling like you have to delay things. You know, that's just part of being a human, and, you know, the human experience. And I just want to share that with you guys, what I've been going through, why I've been absent a little bit, and why I seem stressed in my last few videos. You know, the spiritual warfare stuff that I was dealing with was a lot, and yeah, it took a toll on me personally, as it would anybody. And I'm the type of person that, you know, I'm not going to share that with you guys, because I don't want to put up this, you know, image of this is what's going on with you guys, and I'm exhausted too. You know, I just try to show you guys that I'm okay, you know, and I got through it, and it's okay. So if you're dealing with spiritual warfare, you're going to be okay. And my guides assure me that the battle has already been won. They told me that before it even started, and now for me personally, it's over. So, you know, anyone continuing to do spell work on me, it's not going to work anymore, especially because my ego died. So any part of myself that resonated with that is gone. Kind of, my guides cleared out that stuff from me. So it sucked when they were doing it, and, you know, it sucks now, because I'm like, did you really have to take me through all that to clear it? Couldn't we have just like done it, like, you know, boom, you're good? But, you know, life experiences, that's what makes you who you are. So that's what's been going on with me. That's a little bit of an update. That is why comments are going to be off for a little while. I'm going to turn my comments on as soon as my guides are like, okay, we're good. The karmics are going to do spell work. They're going to stalk. They're going to do what they do, because they're karmics. And, you know, as their life falls apart, they turn more towards the people that are continuing to do well. And, you know, that's kind of their identity, is trying to tear other people down. And that's where they get their self-esteem, is hurting other people. So the fact that I'm not hurt and I'm continuing to do tarot and fine is going to upset them. So to, you know, protect my community, protect you guys, comments are off. Okay, that was a little bit of rambling, but I feel like, you know, I love you guys a lot, and some of you guys, like, really do care about me as a person, and were worried about me when I disappear for periods of time. And to be honest, I really was bogged down, and I really was stressed out and having a hard time. And you know, I'm making these little adjustments so that I can be 100%. And yeah, we'll go from there. I love you guys a lot. That's just a life update. I hope everybody's doing swell. I'm going to leave the comments on for this one unless I start getting bullshit, and then I'm just going to turn them off. But from now on, tarot readings are going to be off just because I get so sick. I get so sick of it, and I know you guys do too. So anyways, I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for all the support. If you have emailed me, I am so sorry. I have not got back to you yet. Honestly, I would prefer if we would stop emailing for a little bit. I tried to see if there was a way I could like pause my inbox and like make it to where like people couldn't email me anymore. I was like, I am getting so overwhelmed and I can't catch up. So if you have emailed me and I have not responded to you, I love you so much and I'm so, so sorry, but I am overwhelmed with emails, and I am the type of person is I have to respond to every person individually. So in an ideal world, I would get back to everybody and send you something very personal and loving. Right now, I can't do it. I don't have the energy for it. And if I put my energy towards that, you know, I got to put my energy towards something. So right now, I'm putting my energy towards tarot without comments, and I'm putting it towards opening my shop. And that's kind of my focus right now. And once those are good and I'm good on those, I will look into personals. And, you know, as soon as the karmics have kind of, a lot of them are going to jail, honestly. Whenever they, you know, disappear finally, when spirit has finally weeded these idiots out of our lives, you know, we'll pick up where we started. Or before, who knows, you know. I try to make plans and then my spirit team makes other plans. So, but yeah, that is my life update. I love you guys very much. I'm going to start doing tarot now. Well, I'll be excited to see more tarot videos, and I hope to do them more regularly. We'll see. I love you guys. I will talk to you in 2 minutes when I post more tarot videos. Okay, bye.